Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Offense is off schedule after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to chuck it again. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
And they'll use the ground game here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First and 10 play coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Finding space at the 20. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. But we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Single back, takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Running out of time in the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw and put it on target.
The Gators will line up to boot it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And he pulls it in for a big gain. He's tackled short of the 30. That's good enough for a first down. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Send the back in motion. Third down, out of the shotgun. That's caught. It's Brooks. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And he's out of bounds here on the return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff in a single back formation. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. Now comes the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He missed it. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Florida. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And in first down, they go right back to him. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. And the Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Third down and 3. Trying to make it 3 consecutive third down conversions. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Who says he needs explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Gators offense retakes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. He's going to hand this off. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quickly. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett. Of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And they'll kick it away here. And the punt head's out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the 1st down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. A quick juke. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Brooks.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. An explosive play, big gain across midfield to the 42. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's looking to scramble. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's got some open field ahead. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gators. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it deep to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. They'll feed the back again. Breaks loose at the 40. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. We'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And the Gators will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back... His hands had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
The Gators will try to keep this drive moving. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This would be an unconventional strategy. Punt team on the field on first down. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it to the right side. Finds room at the 30. Look at him run through those tacklers. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. The Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. The big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And there's the handoff. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Good job up front by that offense. offensive line getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Touchdown, Clemson. Still plenty of life left. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest thing that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Pressure is coming. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a big hit at the end, but they go to a fresh set of downs. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the ground. It's Brooks. The defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that short completion. hands it off from the gun. Fighting off the defender. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the run, it's Brooks. Fighting off the defender. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab, but the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the 3rd quarter, but it doesn't work. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pin him inside the 5-yard line.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And the Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
How about the tall man there getting the first down on 4th down and short? Good job and a good call by the offensive coordinator. Hey, when he's got that kind of length, it's pretty easy for him to find a crease and get up into the air and get that first down.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The back's got it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Man, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock to come up on 2nd down. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. It's crucial here, a chance to extend the lead here late in the game. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
This defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
He's running out of time here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. And the pressure gets to him again. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Gators offense retakes the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
You can almost sense the coaches challenge this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Crucial 3rd down play right here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offense. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First down here for this offense. And the running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And now the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking for a gap. It's Knight. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Gators will have to kick this away. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He'll actually take it out from the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this. So back to their own 9-yard line at second and long. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. This was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official. We're kings of college football and national champions, the Florida Gators.